about this dress 20 years ago. It's a bit tight. But I'm wearing this dress in honor of what I'm reviewing today, and it's the big flower fight. What is it?
It's physical. It's emotional.
All right.
It begins.
It's a reality show. It's trying to be international, but it kind of comes across as British-based. And it's all about floral sculpture and bringing together teams that are known for floral design, but also teams that are just like a bunch of artistic other endeavors too.
Teams will create supersized structures festooned with flowers and foliage.
Bam!
Let's talk about the hosts, okay? You've got older guy, younger girl. They're, I guess, both comedians. I don't know their backgrounds. Don't kill me if they're big celebrities somewhere and I'm just not aware. I really enjoyed both of them.
Your time starts now!
The older guy ended up getting sidelined a little bit, I find, because the girl, who honestly annoyed me a little bit at first, entertained my daughter so highly that I sort of came to appreciate her. She has this real kind of dry, and you could tell she's playing the airhead, or at least that's what I think. I don't think she's actually an airhead. The point is it all kind of comes together. And the fact that as a woman, she's able to put on sort of, you know, themed outfits as well to each episode, and that includes hair and makeup. It all kind of comes together in a nice little package, and the hosts, yeah, they really work.
I want these giant structures to be colorful. I want them to be beautiful and bigger than big than big.
Okay, and let's talk about the judge. Even though there are guest judges that come in each episode that are sort of specialized to the task, but the main judge, honey, Kristen Griffith-Vanderyacht.
It's anyone's game at this moment, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
He is all kinds of fabulousness. He seems to be all kinds of legit. He's got a way with words. He's good looking and just adds so much to the show.
I asked for character. I did not ask for sloppy.
I mean, he is a complete Heidi, like Project Runway.
Every challenge, someone will win Best in Bloom.
Oh my god! Wow.
The show is structured in a similar manner to most creative shows, even cooking shows. You've got the ultimate prize at the end, and there's an elimination each time, but there's also a winner per episode. And this time they're competing for Best in Bloom.
But one team will be heading directly for the compost pile.
But what they do so well is that they have their own set designers so that their creations are then displayed in the most appropriate manner for them to be seen in the best light to be judged. Very often they'll be using mist, you know, or oh god, when you're in the club, is smoke on the ground. Yeah, like that.
Don't you dare! Give me my glass back!
Is there a certain amount of cattiness between the teams? Is there the drama that comes from some of those reality shows where the producers like manipulate to create arguments?
Okay, well, clearly the competition is on.
Everybody's turning it up.
This is so stressful!
Not that much. I so appreciate that about the British-based reality competitive shows, I have to say. It's mostly about the actual art of what they're doing, of just seeing gorgeous creations and seeing the genuine struggle it takes to create something wonderful.
I think you need to go faster though.
I'm going as fast as I
I
can.
know.
1 minute.
This is stress planting. Sometimes you're stress eating, but this feels like stress planting.
I also have to say, and someday I won't have to make any comments on this, but we're still in a stage where it's worth mentioning. There are people competing, part of the teams in this show, that are, gosh, on a range of sexualities. Now, it's never discussed. It doesn't need to be. They just are who they are. And frankly, that's what I'm commenting on. The fact that it was never discussed. That it was never even presented in their backstory as like part of a struggle. No, it was just who they were. In fact, there's a trans character, and I'm not even sure that was mentioned once at all. This is just who they are. Moving on. What did you create?